Okay, due to the time constraints, I'm going to try to go over this fast. Legend of Zelda is still a very popular game. Created by Shigeru Miyamoto, same creator of Mario. Everybody knows Zelda. Zelda is synonymous with Nintendo. But everybody, including Nintendo, seems to be confused about the timeline of this. I mean, you all know that Zelda and Zelda 2 for the Nintendo both came out one after another. Those would be the only successful sequels to one another. When A Link to the Past came out, there was a little bit of confusion. It was supposed to have taken place years and years and years prior to the original Zelda. Well, at one point, Shigeru Miyamoto even suggested that Link to the Past actually came after Zelda 2, which may or may not have made sense, especially considering that when Ocarina of Time came out, Ocarina seemed to have been a predecessor to Link to the Past, which would put it between the original Zelda and the Ocarina of Time. For a while, Ocarina for 64 was considered to be the first game. Majora's Mask would be an offshoot sequel. And because of Ocarina of Time, there would be plenty of theories concerning the timeline of the Zelda series, seeing as how different games have seemed to not really correspond to one another very much. What many have come up with, and I happen to be one that believes in this, what are called splitists, or people that believe in the split timeline as far as Zelda is concerned. I believe there was a timeline where Link remained an adult and was not sent back, and pushed that timeline forward, whereas there was another timeline formed when Zelda sent adult Link back to be a young Link to live the 7 years that he didn't live before, forming an alternate timeline in an alternate universe. A lot of people believe that Wind Waker was the result of one timeline, and Twilight Princess was the result of a different timeline. Well, to make the story short, I have put the Zelda series in chronological order that I have found to be probably the best for me. This is my personal opinion based on my research, not necessarily that of Nintendo. If you have a difference of opinion, that's all up to you. First, Minish Cap. A lot of reports say that Minish Cap happened before Ocarina. Fair is fair. That will lead to Ocarina of Time. The secondary time split would cause the next to become Majora's Mask, followed by Wind Waker, and Four Swords Adventure. Let's see, what do I have here? Oh, and, Four Swords Adventure, followed by the Phantom Hourglass, which would also fall on the Wind Waker timeline, since Phantom Hourglass was technically a sequel to Wind Waker. Don't ask me about Spirit Tracks. I haven't seen it yet, so I am not going to comment on any of the new Zelda games coming out after this is being taped. Back to the original timeline, Ocarina spawned, let's see. Apologize for having to read my writing. Twilight Princess immediately after that, followed by Link to the Past. Let's see. Followed by Link's Awakening for the original Game Boy, followed by the Oracle of Seasons and Ages, depending on which order you played them in next, for the Game Boy Color. Then finally Zelda and the Adventure of Link. So that's the way I see it as far as the chronology is concerned. If you don't like it, call my lawyer. You can write to me at in the Warzone at AOL.com, or call me up and catch me on Monday nights at 11 p.m. Eastern on the All Digital Radio Network on the Gamer's Playpen with Skeeter. And until next time, game over.